Hi everyone, today we are going to do something super fun with Arduino. We'll light up 10 LEDs in cool patterns. We'll make them fill, chase and twinkle using code. Let's get started. Here's what you will need for the project. An Arduino Nano or Uno, a breadboard, 10 LEDs, 10 resistors of 220 ohms and a lot of jumper wires. Here is a look on the circuit diagram. So I have given a time lapse of connecting the LEDs. I have used a battery to manually check one by one whether the LEDs I have connected is in correct order or not. The general order is that I am connecting the positive to 3.3 volt, then the negative to resistor and to the digital pins. Note that here I am using a reverse direction for current. Not like the general one is we put digital right high to turn the LED on, but here we will be putting digital right low to turn the LED on. I am connecting the LEDs from digital pin number 12 to digital pin number 3. Double check the connections before uploading the code. Now let's get started with the code. So first I will define the pin numbers in an array. An array is a collection of elements. Here array is the collection of LED pins. So I have used the pin numbers 12 to 3 for my LEDs, which have the negative terminal connected. And the number of LEDs I have used is 10 because that's all I have. Now I am going to create a function to turn the LED off, so that I don't have to repeat this same code over and over again. Here I am going to run a loop, a for loop which will run from 0th index to the 9th index, that is from 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and will turn all of them at high, that is turn them off. As I have told earlier that I am using a reverse polarity. Now in the setup I am first going to initialize all the pins as output, and then I will turn the LED off. So the first pattern we are going to create is the chase pattern. In this, a dot or speck of light will go from left to right, then right to left and repeat itself. In each step of the for loop, we will turn off the previous LED, turn on the current index LED, wait for some time, and this will continue. Thus, in the first for loop, we are going from left to right and turning the LEDs on one by one and creating a chase effect from left to right. So now we are going to create the reverse loop to move the LED speck from right to left. For this, we will create a loop which runs from index number 9 to index number 0. As in C++, the counting is from 0 to n-1, not 1 to n. We will do the same logic, just reverse the loop. As you can see now, the pattern is ready. So we are moving on to the next pattern, that is the fill pattern. In this pattern, the light is going to be filled from right to left, then from left to right, and so on. To implement this, first we are going to create a for loop which will turn on the LEDs one by one from left to right, having some delay, and then after the loop we are going to turn off all the LEDs. After that, we are going to create a new loop which will turn on the LEDs one by one again, but from the opposite direction, that is right to left, and then turn the LED off again. Here in the code you can see I have done some mistake, that is I was analyzing this during the code and I fixed it after some time. Our second pattern is also ready. You can see it also looks good. So we will now move on to the third pattern. The third pattern is the Twinkle pattern, in which we are going to use the random function. The random function in C++ returns a random number given the range. So to create the random function, we are going to use a while loop which will run infinitely. While true means it is an infinite loop. We are going to choose a random number from 0 to 9. So we are calling random LED count and turn that LED on. Then wait for some time and turn that LED off. And repeat this function to create a twinkle effect. As you can see, we have got the pattern. The random LEDs are lighting randomly. We cannot predict which LED will light next. So these are the three patterns which I have shown. There are many other patterns which I could have shown, but I am not showing. You can find them out yourself or create your own patterns. Now I am going to run the same code in Tinkercad for those of you who don't have an Arduino. And that is it for today.